Hi there, this is Stealth Wealth, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how money affects our behavior. A lot of people think that having a lot of money will make them happy, but that's not always the case. In fact, sometimes having too much money can actually have negative consequences on our behavior. I'm going to talk about the different psychological effects that wealth has on us and how we can overcome them. Be sure to stay till the end to find out the most common way money affects our behavior. It's no secret that our spending habits are often influenced by our emotions. Whether it's the thrill of a sale or the dopamine hit of a new purchase, we've all experienced the pull of temptation when it comes to spending money. But what is it about certain items that make them so irresistible? And why do we sometimes find it difficult to resist the urge to spend? To understand why we spend the way we do, it's important to consider the psychological factors that influence our spending habits. For example, one study found that people are more likely to make impulsive purchases when they're feeling high arousal emotions such as happiness and excitement. Similarly, another study found that people tend to spend more money when they're in a positive mood. This is because positive affective states lead us to focus on the potential rewards of purchase rather than the costs. In other words, we're more likely to splurge when we're feeling good. Of course, not all spending is driven by positive emotions. Oftentimes, we turn to spending as a way to cope with negative feelings like sadness, anxiety, and boredom. In fact, studies have shown that people are more likely to make risky or impulsive purchases when they're experiencing negative emotions. This is because negative affective states lead us to focus on immediate gratification and short-term rewards rather than long-term consequences. As a result, we're more likely to buy things we don't need in order to quell our negative emotions. While our spending habits are often driven by emotional impulses, there are many other factors that influence how and why we spend money. For instance, our individual personality traits can play a role in our spending habits. People who are high in impulsivity and sensation seeking are more likely to engage in risky or impulsive spending, while people who are low in self-control are more likely to overspend on unnecessary items. Additionally, our social environment can also impact our spending patterns. If our friends and family members frequently engage in expensive activities or purchase luxury items, we may be more likely to do the same. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Ultimately, there is no one answer as to why we buy the things we do. Our spending habits are influenced by a variety of psychological factors ranging from emotional impulses to personality traits to social norms. By understanding the psychology behind our spending decisions, we can learn how to better manage our finances and resist temptation when it comes to unnecessary purchases. Few things are more shrouded in mystery than human relationships. They are complex and ever-changing, often defying logic and reason. One thing that can have a profound effect on our relationships is money. Wealth can create jealousy and envy, traits that can destroy even the strongest bond. It can also lead to feelings of superiority and entitlement, which can make it difficult to relate to others. On the other hand, money can also be a source of security and stability, something that can bring people closer together. In the end, it is up to each individual to decide how the money will affect their relationships. There's no denying that money gives people an advantage in life. With money, you have the ability to buy things that make your life easier and more comfortable. You can also access opportunities that would otherwise be out of reach. For example, wealthy people can afford to send their children to private schools or hire tutors to help them get into college. they can also afford to live in neighborhoods with better resources and amenities. In short, money gives people a leg up in life. But it's not just about what you can buy with money. Studies have shown that wealthier people tend to have better mental and physical health, and they tend to live longer than those with less money. They also have more social capital, which means they have more connections and resources at their disposal. So it's clear that wealth confers a number of advantages in life. But it's important to remember that money isn't everything. There are plenty of people who are happy and successful without a lot of material wealth. So don't let the power of money blind you to the other important things in life. For most of us, earning money is a top priority. But what motivates us to earn more money? Is it the desire to live a life of luxury and comfort? Or is it the need to provide for our families and secure our financial future? In reality, it's probably a bit of both. Most of us work hard because we want to improve our standard of living and provide for our loved ones. However, there is also a psychological element at play. Earning money can give us a sense of accomplishment and success. It can also help us to feel more secure and confident. Whatever our individual motivations may be, it is clear that earning money is important to us. And as long as we continue to value financial security and comfort, we will always strive to earn more. Be sure to stay till the end to find out the top psychological trait that affects our financial behavior. Culture and society play a significant role in shaping our views on money and wealth. In some cultures, wealth is seen as a positive thing that should be aspired to. This can be seen in the way that people in these cultures work hard to earn money and accumulate assets. In other cultures, wealth is seen as a negative thing that should be avoided. This is often because these cultures believe that money and possessions can lead to greed and corruption. As a result, people in these cultures may try to live simple lives with fewer material possessions. Regardless of which view we hold, it's clear that culture and society have a major impact on our attitudes towards money and wealth. In today's world, it is often said that money is the root of all evil. This is because it is believed that people are motivated by greed when they pursue wealth. While it's true that some people are driven by greed, this is not always the case. Many people work hard to earn money and accumulate assets because they want to provide for their families or build a better future. It is also important to remember that money is not evil in and of itself. It is only when we allow it to control us that it can become a problem. If we are able to keep our greed in check, then money can be a positive force in our lives.